I know you want to get out, like always.
Yeah.
You don't want to do this.
I don't. I'm looking for my personal freedom.
Yes!
Whenever Keanu Reeves gives an interview, people don't just listen, they really pay attention. There's something about the way he speaks that feels calm, honest, and easy to understand. He doesn't rush his words, and he often takes a moment to think before answering. Many fans, especially older viewers, appreciate this about him. He comes across as someone who has lived through a lot and learned from it. In recent interviews, Keanu has talked about many things: his movies, his long career in Hollywood, and even how he feels about getting older. He has shared thoughts about happiness, success, and what truly matters in life. Sometimes he even adds small personal reflections, like enjoying quiet moments or valuing simple experiences over fame. But there's one detail that hasn't gone unnoticed. In all these conversations, there is one name he almost never brings up: Alexandra Grant. For fans who follow his life closely, this feels a bit unusual. In fact, Keanu has already given a small hint about this. In one of his interviews, he says, "I'm a pretty private person. I like to keep my personal life personal." After all, Alexandra has been an important part of his life for several years, so naturally people start to wonder, why doesn't he talk about her? Is he just being private, or is there a deeper reason behind it? Let's take a closer look. When interviewers ask Keanu about his personal life, he usually keeps his answers simple. He might talk about what makes life meaningful or how he finds peace, but he rarely mentions specific people. Even when questions are clearly about relationships, he gently shifts the focus back to general ideas. Now, for most celebrities, this wouldn't be surprising. Many stars choose to keep their private lives out of the spotlight, but Keanu is different. Over the years, he has built a strong image as someone genuine and sincere. Because of that, fans feel more connected to him, and they notice even small changes in his behavior. Interestingly, this wasn't always the case. Back in the 1990s, during the filming of Speed, Keanu worked closely with Sandra Bullock. Their chemistry on screen was so natural that many people believed they might be a real couple. The way they looked at each other and interacted felt warm and real. Years later, both Keanu and Sandra shared something surprising. They admitted they had small crushes on each other at the time. Fans loved hearing this. It added a sweet and human touch to their story. It showed that even big stars can feel shy or unsure when it comes to love. But as time went on, Keanu's approach to his personal life changed. To understand why, we have to look at a very emotional part of his past. Years ago, Keanu was in a relationship with Jennifer Syme. Their story, sadly, is not a happy one. The couple experienced the heartbreaking loss of their baby daughter before she was born. It was a devastating moment for both of them. Not long after that, tragedy struck again. Jennifer passed away in a car accident. Losing both a child and a partner in such a short time left a deep impact on Keanu. After this period, people noticed that he became much more private. He stopped sharing details about his personal life. He focused on his work, his close friendships, and living quietly. Those who worked with him often said he became even more thoughtful and reserved. There are even stories from people in the industry who noticed his kindness during that time. Small gestures, like helping crew members on set or spending time talking with fans without seeking attention. These moments showed that despite his pain, he remained grounded and caring. For Keanu, love became something deeply personal, something to protect rather than display. Then, years later, something new began. He met Alexandra Grant not at a flashy party or movie set, but through creative work. Alexandra is a talented artist known for her thoughtful and meaningful projects. Their connection started as a professional partnership. They worked together on creative projects, including the book Ode to Happiness. During this time, they spent many hours discussing ideas, art, and life. Slowly, a strong friendship formed. People close to them have shared that their bond grew naturally over time. There was no rush, no public attention, just two people getting to know each other through shared interests. For a long while, their relationship stayed completely private. They attended small events together quietly, sometimes supporting art shows or charity gatherings, but they avoided big headlines. Then came a moment that surprised everyone. In 2019, Keanu and Alexandra appeared together at the LACMA Art Plus Film Gala. Walking side by side on the red carpet, they looked comfortable and happy. Cameras captured their smiles, and within hours, photos spread around the world. And in a rare moment, Keanu actually shared a glimpse of his relationship. "A couple of days ago with my honey, we were in bed. We were connected. We were smiling and laughing and giggling, feeling great." fans were both shocked and delighted. Many were simply happy to see Keanu looking at peace and sharing his life with someone. Since then, the couple has been seen together occasionally at art exhibitions, small public events, and quiet outings. In one instance, they were noticed at a bookstore event browsing and talking like any regular couple, without drawing attention to themselves. Even with these appearances, Keanu has remained consistent. He does not talk much about their relationship in interviews. However, there was one small moment that stood out. In an interview, he shared a simple memory of being with his honey, lying in bed, laughing and enjoying each other's company. It wasn't dramatic or flashy. It was quiet, warm, and real. That one detail spoke volumes. It showed that his happiness comes from simple, meaningful moments, not public displays. Another reason people admire this relationship is because it feels different from typical Hollywood stories. Alexandra Grant is not focused on fame or attention. She continues her work as an artist and keeps a low profile. The couple does not share personal photos or details on social media. In today's world, where many people share every moment online, their choice stands out. So why does Keanu remain so quiet about Alexandra? The answer may be simpler than it seems. After facing deep loss in his past, Keanu likely learned the value of privacy. He understands how quickly personal life can become public discussion. By keeping his relationship out of the spotlight, he protects it from unnecessary attention. For him, love may not be something to explain in interviews. It may be something to live quietly, away from cameras. And perhaps that's why fans respect him even more. Because in a world where everything is shared, Keanu Reeves has chosen to keep something just for himself. Maybe the real story isn't about silence at all. Maybe it's about choosing peace, protecting happiness, and understanding that not everything needs to be public. So what do you think? Do you believe he is protecting something valuable? Or do you feel fans should know more about his personal life? Share your thoughts, and if you enjoy stories like this, don't forget to follow for more deeper, untold stories from Hollywood.